Hello, everyone! Welcome to the San Dimas Museum of Natural History. SDMNH represent! My name's Henry Oak, and I'll be your guide today to the wonderful world of G to the E to the ology. Now I know what you're thinking. Geology? Who wants to learn about boring old rocks? Well, did you know that rocks are actually super cool and interesting? Let me tell you all about it. From the pebbles on the beach to the cobbles in the streets, every stone that you can see will teach you rocks rock. And if you want to learn the history of Earth from the present to our birth, you gotta study rocks. And if you're a great geologist, you'll learn where hidden knowledge is and get into good colleges because of rocks. And if you want to save the planet, then you gotta understand it. Know your geos from your granite. Now let's talk rocks. Who can tell me what a rock is? No one? Come on now, take a shot, kids. Look it up in the dictionary, and you'll find the definitions vary. Noun, any natural material, hard or soft, with a distinctive mineral composition. Now here's a question, what is a mineral? Glad you asked. It's a chemical compound, not a liquid or gas, but a solid structure at room temperature that occurs in nature, like arsenioxide or allophane or amethyst or anatase or analorite. Ooh, now that you're hip to the basics, Professor Oak is gonna put you through the paces. Pokemon reference, oh that reminds me, there's a Pokestop at the gift shop behind me, so don't forget to get yourself a Geodude when you stop in to get yourself a Geodude. Anyone? Cause it's a reference to the video game Pokemon. Oh, here comes the chorus. From the pebbles on the beach to the cobbles in the streets, every stone that you can see will teach you rocks rock. And if you want to learn the history of Earth from the present to our birth, you gotta study rocks. And if you're a great geologist, you'll learn where hidden knowledge is and get into good colleges because of rocks. And if you want to save the planet, then you gotta understand it. Know your geos from your granite. Now let's talk rocks. Rocks are a window through time. If you don't believe me, this'll blow your mind. How old's the oldest rock? You think 100 years, a million? The Naboo Gita Greenstone Belt is 4.28 billion. That's old, even older than your mama. But like mama's DNA tells us the saga that led to her birth, rocks tell us the story of how the earth formed and all of its glory. How? Well, let's take the NGB. Get up in that greenstone and you'll see putative fossilized microorganisms found deep in the chert. They support the supposition that life began at the bottom of the sea in geothermal vents, even hotter than this beat. From the pebbles on the beach to the cobbles in the streets, every stone that you can see will teach you rocks rock. And if you want to learn the history of Earth from the present to our birth, you gotta study rocks. And if you're a great geologist, you'll learn where hidden knowledge is and get into good colleges because of rocks. And if you want to save the planet, then you gotta understand it. Know your geos from your granite. Now let's talk rocks. Earthquakes, landslides, volcanoes, oh my. Learn about them all when you step on inside. Diamonds, rubies, if you like jewelry, we've got gems that'll get you drooling. Dino fossils so colossal, paralyze your hypoglossals. You can't see them in this museum. Once you hear the rules, don't make me repeat them. 1. No phones in the exhibit. Leave it in a cubby and don't forget it. 2. RESPECT. The features, teachers, staff, and me. 3. Save the best for last. Talking rocks is such a blast, and geology's for everyone. So rule number 3 is have some fun. Rocks just rock.